Welcome to the basement.
Right. Welcome to
Howdy,
my.
everybody. Welcome to Step Into the Portal. We're 5 minutes late because my laptop is 5 minutes late, so my countdown on StreamYard is 5 minutes slow, and I always have to remember that the time that I'm looking at is 5 minutes or 5 minutes slow. So that is on me. Sorry, everybody. But hello, welcome to Step Into the Portal, the every so often playing it. You know, I really wanted to stream something last night, and I just didn't have the energy. Working at a kids camp, and then I covered at the portal, and I've done that like 3 days this week, so I've been a little bit tired. But I got this new Star Wars Rivals game. I don't know if anybody's heard of that from Funko. It's kind of neat. It's a little bit like Marvel Snap on the table. So
Yeah, I'm curious to try it. I'm not excited about anything with booster packs where you don't know what you're getting after the core game, and you can just have so many duplicates of whoever. But
right. Well, I like the idea of buying a few booster packs and then being able to switch my team slightly, because I don't picture it being a game I want to play all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So if I can make 3-4 teams with each faction, then I'm pretty good. So if I've got 6 to 10 figures with each side, that shouldn't be too bad. So the doubles shouldn't be too much. Yeah. But anyway, I will try to do that sometime this week. I can show that game off in 30 minutes. So
cool.
I will try to do that. And they're going to have some exclusive miniatures for it at Gen Con. So I'm excited for that. And I'll try to bring it with me to Gen Con. We could try to throw down a game of it quickly so you can see what it's like.
Awesome.
Throw down. Yeah, I have a hard time getting into any collectible card game booster pack thing anymore. I mean, I got like a box on the floor of over 5,000, like 5,000-ish Magic cards that just stay there.
Yeah, we're getting 4 cases of Lorcana, which is 16 boxes. Wow. And apparently that's high for what they allocated. Like, they're giving us more for our store than they should. Some stores are getting 0. Actually, one of our distributors is giving us 0 cases, and the other one's giving us 4 cases. So Lorcana is going to be hard to come by in the beginning, and the prices are going to be crazy through the roof.
I think that's going to be the hot ticket at Gen Con this year, but I'm really curious to check out Star Wars Unlimited, which is then going to be Fantasy Flight's new CCG, which it will premiere at Gen Con, but won't be available until sometime next year.
Right. Yeah, no, that'll be fun. Even Lorcana, honestly, like there were all these ticket events people could do. I'm almost avoiding it, even though I'm excited I'm going to be running it at our store, because it's just going to be people that I can't handle that like greedy attitude. I'm just not there for it. So it's like, if I can get to their table and they say, you can buy this one product, I will buy it. But if I have to go jump through 1,000 hoops and do something slightly devious just to get some product, I'm happy to just avoid. Like, I that's one part of Gen Con I just don't enjoy. I don't mind when they open the doors and everybody's excited and they run in, like, but all that chaos of like, we have 12 copies, and if you have a gold star on your tummy, then you can get one.
Yeah.
I would love a gold star.
Whatever that is. All right, Steve is here, but he's not here. Unfortunately, I think Steve is busy today. I thought this Heroic Ultron would be something that Steve would be interested in, but Steve, you could go check out Steve's channel. He played early this morning. He told us he could play with us if we start at 6 a.m., but that's 5 a.m. Eric's time.
True.
That's bedtime for Brian.
And that's 3 a.m. in Brian's mind.
Right.
So unfortunately, we couldn't be joined by Steve. However, we're going to try to play Heroic Ultron, and it's kind of, que sera here. We're playing heroes. They're not the best heroes. We're just going to see what this is. And my thought process is, if we don't win, which I don't know, maybe we will, is to kind of talk through what are some of the things we would need, and maybe we'll repeat this play so Steve could join us another time, and we could look for some of the key elements that we would need in order to beat Heroic Ultron, which is a pretty tough fight. So I'm thinking maybe between now and the next box releasing that we that we can kind of replay this and let people see as we learn what do we need to do. Hopefully the solution isn't Doctor Strange, Spider-Ham, and Scarlet Witch or whatever. Like, hopefully there's something beyond just the heroes, but to some of the cards we could do. Because I don't think Ultron is the hardest fight in the game. But Heroic makes it tricky. So,
yeah, that's for sure.
All right, I'm going to throw down some Colossus Justice. That is my plan. What do you guys got?
Well, I got Rocket on loan from Brandt, being his favorite
right.
hero. So we're gonna run a little aggression with the rabbit.
I am surprisingly playing Valkyrie Protection.
There you go.
I'm actually playing Discry's protection deck that he posted on CBD there.
Cool.
It looks really nice. After he reacted to D20's aggression Valkyrie, he decided to make a protection Valkyrie, and it looks interesting. I want to try it out. Hopefully, I can pilot it all right.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Steve says, I think there must be a
Party Thor for the win.
to win. Party Thor for the win. So the interesting part is we already have Rocket and Valkyrie stepping on each other's toes, trying to kill minions. So if we had Party Thor in there trying to collect the minions,
right,
it would be interesting with 3 characters kind of going after the minions. But I mean, that's a good focus for that. So,
we'll see how it goes.
Coming in with Party Thor apparently now.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll have a 4th player here. All right. So we'll have to see how all this goes. So first thing you need to do is shuffle up your deck and put a drone into play.
Is Steve about to show up? Is that what's happening here?
I think so, yeah.
That's funny.
Awesome. Okay.
Wait, he's in the middle of jogging, so we have to wait for him to finish jogging.
All right.
It's already like a 3-hour game, and we're like, yeah, let's wait 10 minutes for Steve.
All right.
Yeah, that is one of the things I will say about Heroic Ultron is we're not sitting down to show off how fast this game can be played.
No, not at all. What would you say? Ultron is just shy of being Kang length scenario?
I think he might be a little faster with 4 players. I feel like the 3 phases, right? With 4 players, it's like somebody gets caught on their Kang and everybody has to help them out because there's somebody who's just as focused or not damage focused.
Okay.
But yeah, it could be that long. I don't know. He was always a very long fight, but then he didn't feel as long when some of the other villains came out, right? Like Loki and Kang. So it doesn't strike me that he's as long, but it depends on how much setup you want to do.
Yeah, I guess so.
Right? If you want to set up a huge board state and be ready for that stage 3, there's something there. All right. Well, where am I going to put Steve if he's actually going to join us?
Yep.
And how long are we going to wait?
I mean, I'm fine. I'm fine getting you know what? Be right back.
All right.
Sorry.
I'll chat with our audience because I didn't say hi to everybody, although it's mostly Steve talking.
Yeah. So in addition to Heroic, are we also doing Expert?
Yes.
Or yeah. I guess you can do standard Heroic, I guess, although
it's true.
I think most people would just go Expert.
Yeah, I mean, the original idea of Heroic was you can already win on Expert, so here's the next level of difficulty, right?
Yep.
But you're definitely right. It's a way you could stage that down. I mean, I would never play Venom Goblin. I mean, he's hard enough on Expert, so maybe, but he's not so hard on Standard, so maybe it's a good way. Mm-hmm. Overall, I don't think Heroic is the best solution, but I also don't know that Standard 2 and Expert 2 were the best solution.
True. Yeah.
All right, if people are here, say hello in chat. I would love to know what you're up to this weekend, what you've played lately, something like that. While we have a few minutes, I didn't really say hello to people. And it's basically Steve chatting with us here, which is fine. I know. Yep. Oh, Steve's there. He's here. So cool. He's sweaty Steve.
Oh, man, I'm running. I'm coming. I'm going to be...
You weren't literally running. You were out jogging?
No.
Okay, you're running. Okay. I thought you were literally jogging.
My wife is telling me, go. I'm like, yes.
Okay.
I'm going to be running Black Widow Justice.
Okay.
You don't have an Avenger.
It's true.
That's right. Yeah, we've got a Guardian, an Asgardian, and a mutant.
She is an Avenger.
Oh, that's right. But I still always associate her as Guardian. But I guess she was an Avenger.
Oh, she's an Asgardian and an Avenger.
There you go.
Yeah. Good morning, Raymond. Thanks for joining us.
Hey, thank you. It should be fun.
It will be fun.
Eric, is it Saturday? It's like 10 days till we see each other?
Something like that. Yeah, let me look at my calendar. Yeah, because we'll see each other Wednesday night. That's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
Maybe
11
days.
11 days.
There you go. Nice.
Yeah, very exciting.
I know, I'm so busy at Gen Con though. That's it's like a weird complaint, right? Like, oh, boo-hoo, you'll be there.
Right. Well, this is my first year where I'm not demoing games for anyone, so I've got so much more time in my schedule. So I signed up for a slew of events. I'm gonna, try like the new Lost Ruins of Arnak expansion. I'm gonna do Dune Imperium with both expansions.
Nice.
To check out, Star Wars Unlimited. I'm doing Marvel Champions 3 different times.
That's awesome.
And I'm doing my first RPG. It's Star Wars themed, and it's called Wretched Hive of Scum and Villainy.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm excited to check that out as well. Welcome, Josh.
Yeah,
I've been hanging out with Doug down here in Nashville, Josh, and we got to meet up at Con of Heroes. So your name has been brought up a couple of times, and looking forward to hopefully seeing you at Gen Con as well.
And by all means, I realize people have things going on and they may be watching and not chatting. That's 100% fine. Even if I say hello in the chat and you can't. Super glad to have people here. Doesn't matter either way. I've done that a ton where I'm watching and I don't even know Steve knows that I'm there.
Right.
And I'm like doing dishes and there's no way with my hands soaking wet that I can grab my phone and respond to something,
You're good. You're good.
So, yeah.
I'm good. Let's do it.
All right.
Awesome.
He's good. Let's do it. Let's see what happens when I go to this. It will be Brian, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. All right, so everybody make sure that... Oh, I have to get your character. I should have done that when you told me who you were playing. My bad. Man, so while I'm doing this, so on our little Discord for our store, it's not a little Discord, it's just a Discord. People comment, they're like, hey, we should do a Marvel Champions play day. And I was like, sure. And we started them on Wednesdays and people came and then people were like, let's do it again. And I was like, okay, I'll do one a month. And people were like, how about every 2 weeks? We did it. So and I did it again on Wednesday night. We had 7 people playing Marvel Champions, 2 tables.
That's super good.
It was awesome. People have been picking up the core box. People have been picking up new heroes. I taught new people. It's been really fun. And I just didn't really expect it. Like, not that the game isn't good, but just the whole get together. But I think people are appreciating, like, hey, I play this all the time solo. Let me get a chance to play with people. And it's really neat to get people, like we were playing, and my friend was playing Captain America Justice, and he was like, oh, I can really punch this and stun that and do that. And I was like, and who removes threat?
Right.
And then he realized, oh, maybe I should do this and this and this. And okay, so that was kind of a subpar turn, but I kept the threat. And it's neat to see players realize, like, sometimes you got to stay in your lane, even if it deals it. Or other times, like, boy, it'd be great if you took out this minion. Why doesn't Wolverine remove threat instead, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of a neat thing for people to see. So I guess a group of them are going to start a campaign, because now I said I just can't come every other Wednesday guaranteed, but they're just going to start it on their own, which I think is awesome.
Yeah, that is awesome. Yeah, one of the best things that came out of Con of Heroes for me this year was I actually met people that live here in Nashville that love Marvel Champions as much as I do. And
nice.
Since the con, which is about 2.5 months ago, we've gotten together, 7 or 8 times. I would say, and we've done the OP kit events twice at some of our local game stores, and we're able to coordinate that. One of the other guys that also here from Nashville loves the game Spirit Island, and that's been on my shelf of shame for about 2 years. So he and I got together separately, and he taught me that. So I'm now in a new Marvel Champions experience where I'm actually playing in person with other people, because usually I either play solo or I play with you guys online, which is not in person. Right. Yep.
It's good.
Cool. All right, Brian is here, so let's get rocking and rolling.
Cool. All right, so we got
Brian,
one
you are
drone.
first.
Yep.
And everybody make sure you get a drone.
Got a drone. Nice. I'll have Psylocke in my opening turn. If you guys want me to confuse Ultron, and if someone was looking to stay down, or we can just hold off on playing her psionic counters.
Give me 2 seconds. I will tell you right now because I have a lot of confuse in my deck as well.
Oh, good. Okay, cool.
I'm going to put my drone and touch up the opening hand.
Yeah, Brandt, being a big Rocket fan, I figured you'd love and appreciate these the double resources.
I know. I should actually print those. It's like I always see you with that stuff, and then it's the matter of like finishing this, going downstairs, and just forgetting that it's something I would want to do.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, and now that I'm using Dragon Shields, it's awesome because I just tuck anything behind it, so it still has the firmness of a regular card. And these I print on my home computer.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, so
I can't stun him, but I can do better.
Okay.
All right, do better.
All right, so is Brian up first? And Brian, you are currently muted.
Yeah, I can't confuse him, but hopefully.
Oh, is Brian starting his turn?
Yeah. Sorry, I was just saying Steve killed Black Widow in my deck because he's playing Black Widow.
Oh, shoot, just switch her up. Oh, yeah, sorry. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, just switch it out for that android character that nobody plays.
Right.
Jocasta?
Yeah.
No, everybody
Also
plays Jocasta.
Oh,
The one that's
Mancha?
like you can pay a resource to reduce damage against her by 1 or something.
Oh, right. I forget them. Yeah. Or actually, now that we do have an X-Men in play, you can throw in Nightcrawler.
Oh, there you go.
Actually, does Vivian blank Ultron?
Yes, she. No, because it's a.
It's fine. It's fine. No worries, guys.
Oh, she can't blank the villain?
No.
Spear plus the King of Gondor. And
excellent.
I'll flip up. I'll pitch this to put Death Glow on my dude. Yeah, my dude. My dude. I will punch him for 2. He's gone.
Your dude? Okay.
Yeah. My clown. I will ready up, and then I will punch Ultron for 2.
Cool.
Okay.
Rock and roll.
Rocket roll.
Yeah, exactly. All right.
I'm actually wearing my Rocket shirt.
Yeah, I noticed that. It was a very cool shirt. Okay, I'm going to pitch my energy to get out Ingenuity while I'm down and currently have the Genius trait. We'll use that, my other double resource, and I'm going to get rid of Sunfire because he'll come back later when we really need him. Get out Psylocke. Give her a couple counters. And not enough to play this, but I would like to use it later on, so I will flip up. And I guess attack for 1 to get rid of my drone, which is not an overkill. So right, not drawing an extra card.
That's right. I just realized my Black Widow ally actually says Yelena Belova on it.
Oh.
There you go. Perfect.
Oh, that's awesome. That's funny because I put the wrong picture on it then.
I'm honestly just trolling you.
I know. Sorry. I was playing along.
You're trolling me back? Wow. This is just
They did that in Dagger. In Dagger, the Black Widow character is double-sided and it's her. Is that her sister? Direct?
Yeah.
Indirect? I don't know.
Yeah.
Are you done?
That's it. That's everything I got. I'm done.
All right, I'm gonna exhaust Monica Chang. Go get a interrogation room out of the deck. Surveillance team comes in with 4. She's gonna take out my drone, which is a grappling hook. Grappling hook for the safe house. Safe house to bring back a grappling hook I will use grappling hook under surveillance, and I'll put an under surveillance grappling hook and counterintelligence to put under surveillance on the main.
All
There
right.
you go. Nice.
There you go.
I was prepping my under surveillance.
There you go. And then I'm shuffling up.
I have 2 under surveillance in my deck too.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. All right.
I forgot you're playing Justice.
Yeah. I use my double Justice will be fine here.
Yeah.
To play Titanium Muscles. And then I'll use
Well, if you want to play that, I can run counterintelligence instead.
It's fine. It's fine. Let's just go because it's going to be a long game anyway.
Yeah.
I don't want
Right.
It's good.
switch left and right. Then I will use under surveillance and Steel Fist to play my heroic intuition. Did you stay down, Steve?
Yeah.
So I guess I should flip up then. I will flip up.
Valkyrie's also flipped up.
Tough.
Unless you get an armor up, and then you can just kind of switch that up, right?
Right. I will punch my drone. I will limitless stamina. Ready, and I'll punch Ultron for 3.
Nice.
With Steve staying down, did you guys want me to use Psylocke and confuse Ultron?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, so then let me Psylocke will punch for 1, and then remove a counter, confuse, and deal 1 more damage.
Got it. 59.
Cool. Okay.
All right, here we go. It's a Professor X only turn.
4 and 5.
So one thing I've learned with like playing at the store and everything is this is a part where I take like a 20-second pause to let everybody read their cards.
Oh, yeah.
But it's such a differential, like, because if you start saying this is what the villain, people just will not pay attention, which is fine. It's not like they're doing a bad thing, right? But they want to know what their cards do. They don't want to know the villain thing.
So you do have the van on the main, right?
Yeah.
So if you go to 13.
Yeah. How do I do that?
Oh, well.
I could pull one from my deck. Oh my gosh. When does that ever happen that you cut your cards and draw the card you're looking for?
Amazing balls.
I just flipped open. It's like in a box and I flipped and it was that card. All right, cool. All right, so 4 threat goes on the main scheme. It can go to 16 thanks to Black Widow and not thanks to Colossus. All right. Ultron is attacking Valkyrie. Get a drone.
Okay.
And you're getting attacked for 3 plus a flip.
Yep, taking it.
It's 4 total.
4 total. And then I have to choose whether or not to put a drone.
Mm-hmm.
No, you're putting it down.
No, you got a drone already. You're not. It's not. We're not playing on standard.
It's not. No, I was thinking it was it's the second.
But the drone does attack you.
Yeah, drone attack.
So you're gonna get hit for 5 total if you don't do anything.
Yeah.
All right, Rocket, get a drone. You're getting attacked.
I think I will take both attacks.
All right. He's going to heal a damage, and he hits you for 4, and then the drone hits you for 1.
Ouch. All right. Quickly down to 4 health.
All right. He's confused.
Yay.
And then he attacks me. I get a drone. He's going to hit me and heal 1. So he's back to 61.
All right. This is the fun part.
And then I take a damage. And here come the cards, because it's heroic, everybody.
Well, Brent, you might be wrong. This could be a very quick game.
It's very possible.
Caught off guard on Valkyrie.
Ouch.
Wow.
Can you lose Death Glow?
Yeah, I wish.
It can't be discarded. It's
not even in play. I guess I lose my spear. Do I really want to lose my?
I guess it's set aside, out of play.
Yeah.
Ouch. All right, spear.
All right, and then he attacks you. So get another drone.
Yep.
And he attacks you for 4 plus a flip.
All right, I'm gonna put Monica Chang in front of it.
+2. And then how much damage do you have to deal?
I'm gonna discard a bunch of cards.
6.
Yeah. So 2. Oh no, there's my X and a Nick Fury. So
Rocket gets a drone factor. Everybody gain a drone. Does anybody have a number of drones other than 2?
I have 3.
I have 1.
I have 2.
All right, so this goes to 12. That is
This goes
irrelevant.
to 11. And then
Rocket, you get something you can kill. An advanced Ultron drone. Natasha
Alright.
gets an assault, which will go into an Ultron drone, so they all now have 2 health. And it's Ultron's imperative. So Brian, you get 2 drones.
Brian is all he's gonna do is kill some drones.
I get
I
a
was gonna play
master
Mansion. I
plan.
guess I can't.
So master plan is going to 16, and this one is going to 12. And I get under fire because why not? All right, he has a program transmitter and a gang up. So he's attacking me again, and all these drones are attacking me.
Nice.
Any blockers?
we could
Nope.
use up Psylocke if needed.
You're Colossus. You're good.
Just take it. It's a lot of damage. All right, he's hitting me for 5 plus deal a damage to each character I control. So I'm down to 7, and then 3. Has anybody ever played Colossus at 4 health?
All the time.
All the time. Perfect.
Perfect.
All right, we survived it. Turn 1. The gauntlet is on. Rocket, it is you.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
There are at least 14, at least 10 drones in play.
I have
Maybe
5.
12.
I have
Yeah.
5.
Well, fortunately, I
There.
have a
Take the
beat 'em
left.
up in my hand. I have a no quarter, but I don't have any physical resources to pay for it. So that's
Ooh.
kind of a useless card. Yeah.
Yeah, that's where that card is tricky with Rocket because he
Yeah.
doesn't have a lot of physicals. You need
Yeah.
something to generate it. Martial
Definitely.
prowess.
All right. Well, let me use my ingenuity and I'll pitch no quarter to play beat 'em up. So that will deal 1 to the villain and get rid of both of my drones.
And deal a damage to this drone.
Oh, you don't want to do that on Valkyrie because that's killing 5 drones.
I don't think it's choose a player, is it? I think it's
Deal
just
1
kill the
damage
drones in
to
front
the
of you.
villain and each minion engaged with you.
Oh,
with
it's
you.
you. Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. It was a U card. Yeah.
Yep, that is a U card. Yeah. So that will ping my advanced for 1. Get rid of both of my drones and ping Ultron for 1. And then
No one dead.
yeah.
No,
Do I dare bring in Angela and just get more minions?
There's not a lot. There's only
There's
3
only 2.
minions.
There's only 2 in total.
Yeah.
And
All
I
right.
think
Well,
there's
all right.
3
So
advanced.
I'm going to pitch Angela and the follow through to play the other followed through. Then, all right, because that needs 3 on it, and I can really only punch for 2.
Yeah, there's 3 advanced drones in Ultron.
All right. Well, I will have Psylocke will punch the advanced drone for 1, but I'm not going to trigger her interrupt because it's not forced.
Do you want to punch one of our drones instead? Or is
Sure.
Valkyrie taking care of that?
Okay.
Well, I have 5 cards in hand. That's 5 readies with Deathglow, right?
So that's 6
Yeah.
minions, right?
I was hoping that I could get Avengers Mansion down, but I think it's way too slow.
Right.
Yep.
Well, however you guys want to play this, because I can't defeat the advanced on me.
How
I
much
could-
health does it have?
It has 3 remaining,
Oh,
and
okay.
I could deal a maximum of 2. Or I could ping off some of your drones.
I could, if you brought it down by 2, then I probably could kill it.
Yeah.
Plus the 5 in front of me.
Okay. All right. Well, then I'll use a basic. I will use Psylocke, but not her interrupt, and put 2 more on my advanced.
How are you
I'm at
getting 2 more if you don't use her interrupt? Doesn't she only attack for 1?
Yeah. No, she attacks for 1, and then I did a basic. for 1.
Ah.
Although I'm at 4 health, and I'm probably going to have to flip down.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
Yep. So, okay. I'll recover next turn.
All right, I'll bring back a card with the safe house. I will bring back counterintelligence. Actually, I'll bring back a grappling hook. I'll use surveillance team to play the gauntlet. The gauntlet to play an espionage, trigger mission prep, get a card.
Oh, hold on. Your
Yeah.
drones aren't dead, Eric.
They're
They're health.
they're all 2 health.
Oh, dag nabbit. Okay.
No, it's okay.
I'll get rid of it.
I got it.
Okay.
I'll take care of it. I'm going to flip up.
Okay.
And I'm going to spend 1/1/1 and get rid of all of them. Get rid of that.
Cool. Thank you.
That one. I'm going to use Widow's Bite to play an interrogation room. I believe I should thwart, but I think I'm going to punch, get rid of my drone, and then interrogation room gets rid of a threat on any scheme. So let's just do the main.
Sounds good.
And you can remove another threat from something else.
Got it.
Sweet.
All right. Well, I'll use game time, empowering all of us to play Professor X. I will confuse Ultron. I will thwart the main down to 0.
Nice.
I will punch out one of my 3 drones. And I will flip down and shuffle something in.
Sweet. Valkyrie.
I'll just pitch. All you guys know the sequence. I'm going to pitch all 5 of these cards. Death Glow on all 5 of my drones. Attack. Ready up. All 5 of these are gone. And I'm ready.
You get an extra one, right?
Huh?
So you get your first one. So you kill one, and then you do 5 more times.
Right, because you ready the last time. So you kill all 5 and you're ready, is what Steve's
Yeah,
saying.
that's exactly what I was saying.
Mhm.
And that's what Brian's going for. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was saying instead of going through the motions, I'm discarding these 5 cards. That's Death Glow 5 times, and I'm ready.
Yeah.
They
Steve
should
was saying
make
you get 6 punches, you're doing 5 kills and a ready. It's the same.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
exactly.
we're in the same.
Correct.
Yeah, I'm
That's exactly what I'm doing.
And that is
then
why she's the best hero in the game.
And then I will kill.
One of Brandt's?
Yeah, I might as well just kill one of Brandt's, get another one out, because killing the other one is no point right now.
So there's 2 of you guys in Alter Ego, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. The advanced is still on me, though, correct? With
Yeah.
3?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. All right.
I mean, him.
I have a
me-
blocker with Professor X
Yeah.
too.
Me knocking that guy out was just gonna put a new one in anyways, so I might as well just get rid of
Yeah.
one for now.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Totally.
I already messed up. It's been a while, Steve. It's been a while. I forgot to put organic steel in my hand at the start of the game. Oh man,
That's unfortunate.
it's all right. I just drew one and I was like, right. And I said to myself, because I shuffled and started drawing, I was like, no, we need drones. And then just with reminding everybody to get drones, I didn't get my organic steel. So,
Dang.
all right. So this is going to 5 now. And he is scheming against Rocket, who's confused. He's attacking Black Widow. I have Professor X. I don't know who needs the block.
I'll take it.
So hold on. They did finally say how this works. So do I get you get the drone, right?
I get the drone because he initiates the attack against me. It's a forced interrupt. However, yeah.
Yep. Go ahead. Keep going.
No, if now that he's attacking you, if ever he gets overkill, it's going on you.
Okay, that's not my question. What is his plus attack? Is it equal to your drones or my drones? Because I know they clarified it, but I don't remember what they actually made the rule.
It's the one it's originally with.
So he adds a drone and adds attack based on you, and then whoever blocks gets that.
Correct.
Got it. Okay. That makes the most sense to me since it's a forced interrupt. It all happens at that time, but
Yeah.
They didn't do the when he initiates an attack. That's
No,
what
no.
confusing,
I'll go
right?
down to 8s
Why did you go down to 8?
because the drone's attacking me.
All right. Then he schemes against me for 3 plus 1 is 4. So this goes to 9 out of 16. And he adds a threat on each side scheme. And then he's attacking Valkyrie. Get a drone. Oh, hold on. This one schemes, this one schemes. So we're at 11.
Yep. Punch.
Are there blockers for Valkyrie?
Nope. Punch.
All right. 2 plus 2 is the boost. I don't know how many drones you have. 1?
I have 1 drone.
So you're getting hit for 5 plus 1 is 6.
Okay, I'm down to 5 health.
At least we got rid of shadows.
Survived. There you go. Always look on the bright side
It's
of life.
JSS. Just survive somehow.
One more.
One more.
All right, Rocket. He is going to scheme against you for 3 plus either spend a lightning or get a drone.
I'll get a drone.
Okay, so he's going to scheme for 3. This goes to 14. Then you have to discard 3 cards off the top of your deck.
Okay.
And then he adds a threat to each of these. Everybody gets a drone.
It's Christmas.
It's Oprah drones. He's got concussion blasters.
He's
So he has
retaliating.
retaliate and plus 1 attack. Everybody gets a drone. Drones are upgraded.
Weren't
I
they
get another
already
drone.
upgraded?
Well, we unupgraded them.
Yeah.
Hey, good news for Valkyrie. I got you this card.
Great. That means I'm not doing anything.
And you're exhausted.
And I'm definitely not doing anything.
Oh, it's Surge. I'm going to use Espionage and draw 2 cards. And I'm going to trigger...
You want to kill this drone?
Yeah.
The,
Oh, no, I can't. I'll deal a damage on the advanced drone there. So Rocket can take it out. soon.
No, it's dead. Oh,
Yeah,
is it
no,
is
they'll
these
kill
ones
it.
plus 1? No,
No,
it would
they
kill
don't
this
get-
one.
No, yeah, okay.
All right, that one's dead, and you get another drone, Eric.
And I get
Okay.
to remove a threat off something.
Got it. The main scheme
Yeah, why
is
not?
probably just going to pop.
Most
Might as
likely.
well hold it as long as we can. All right. And then this one goes to 12. I do not have enough tokens anymore.
Where's the dice?
Mm.
Yeah. And concussive blast. This is Valkyrie's, right? Deal 1
Yep.
damage to each friendly character. That's
That's everybody.
everybody.
Okay.
I'm down to 4.
My drones are friendly, right? So can we just, start pinging them?
Well, if anyone can make those drones friendly, it's Rocket.
Yeah.
With his shining personality.
Oh, look at this, Josh. The rules guru is stepping in. Initiate and when attacks is the exact. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense that they didn't. Like, I know it's annoying for people, but they didn't get those things down in the beginning. So now they're just saying these are now synonymous, which is easy to deal with. All right.
Speaking of Josh, when Brandt, are you guys going to get your next video together?
We are not. It is over.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
that was a.
Oh yeah, it was a
And
huge, ugly fallout between Josh and I. We're not talking about. No, I'm kidding. No,
Broken
Josh
up.
is just revamping his channel and having chatting champs is not a thing. I have a plan to try to start one with a rotating guest. Is what I think I'm going to do
okay.
when the fall
That'd be
hits.
cool. Okay,
So,
yeah, because
and
I did
hopefully
enjoy
Josh-
chatting champs.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hopefully, Josh will be one of the rotating or will be one of the guests
Yeah,
as it
cool.
rotates. All right, Steve-O,
Chops,
show us the
chilling,
way.
Chatting champs.
I only
right.
have 4 drones in front of me, so we're good.
Yeah, we seriously need to get rid of that upgraded drones first, right? Can anyone do
We
that?
seriously need to get rid of everything.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
we are in
yeah.
definite doo-doo. All right.
yes.
Okay, so I can give somebody a helicarrier, or I can get rid of the upgraded drones.
Yeah, we don't
What's
want
the upgraded
helicarrier.
drones cost?
It's one of each.
One of each.
It is one of each. If needed, I can get rid of it, but I can't do it until my turn because I'm down.
I mean, we need you and Valkyrie killing drones.
Yeah,
Excuse
I've
me, I
got
choked.
4 in front of me, so
I can't
You kill
do
them.
anything this round. So it's literally flip
That's
down,
okay.
get rid of trouble.
We will learn by playing. This is trial by fire. Go ahead, Steve.
I realized I should have played leadership with Squirrel Girl Recursion. That's my mistake.
That's good, but that's what we're going to talk about if we lose. So keep going.
All right, cool. All right, I think the best for me is the Sin Suit. 1, 2, 3. I'll do the Sin Suit because that can help a little bit. I'm gonna spend the 3 and get rid of the upgraded drones.
cool.
Yep.
Thank you.
And I'll do a Homeland Intervention. I'll remove 2 threat from somewhere.
Are we trying to keep the main at bay at this point?
Well, that's gonna just make it very, very difficult. But no.
Well,
I
we're
think-
currently playing Heroic 2.5.
Yeah. 2
It's heroic
25.
1.5, just to clarify.
All right, and I got. I'll just punch for 2. I guess. Yeah, I'll just get rid of one of my drones. Boom. There's a dazzle. Unless
I'm
somebody's
just gonna
getting
control
rid
the
of
main.
all the drones.
Nope.
Oh, we don't have dust, eh? Dust deals 1 damage to everything.
Got it.
Okay, I'm done.
All right. I will drop an organic steel, and I love what Steve does and just puts the tough status cards on that. It's a wonderful thing. I'm going to flip up here. I am tough. Then I have an under surveillance that I can't play. So am I punching out drones or removing threat? I can remove 6 threat, or I can punch out 3 drones.
How are you removing 6? You don't see 4 for 2?
Yep, but I can ready twice.
Oh, nice.
But is getting rid of threat matter? I'm dead if I don't kill any drones.
Yeah, so.
Oh, no, I'm not, because I have this.
Kill some drones.
All right. I'll punch a drone. I will use my muscles to play Limitless Stamina and ready. I will punch a drone. I will use Bulletproof Protector to ready, trigger Organic Steel. Get a tough, punch a drone.
Yeah, we need mass drone removal.
Yep. All right. I am done.
Valkyrie flips down, gets rid of trouble in Otherworld, and plays an upgrade.
Yay! Go Valkyrie!
Oh, nope. This gets turned face down as a boost card for you next turn. No, I'm kidding.
What? Oh my god, you. I was like, did I forget to read that?
How awful would that be? Get rid of this. Deal it to yourself as a face down encounter card.
If I have to discard the King of Gondor, I die. Just FYI.
Nice.
All right, good to know.
Oh,
All
yeah,
right,
no upgrades.
Well, I just put down Dragon Fang,
Okay.
but we'll see. If I have to discard like the highest cost upgrade, I don't know. If Ultron does that kind of thing.
No, he doesn't.
I can't remember. Okay, I'm done. That's it for me.
Okay, so I just flipped Rocket up. I'm going to use Ingenuity, and I think this followed through to get out my Cybernetic Skeleton, which will be very helpful. Also give me 3 hit points. Okay, and since we got rid of the, whatchamacallit, the upgraded drones, right? All of my drones just have 1 health on them.
Yep.
Mhm.
Cool. Awesome. So I am going to use a basic attack, which to get rid of one of my drones with my +1 that will trigger my Murdered You. Let me draw a card. Even better. It's a rocket launcher. Sweet. So
Hey.
then let's do 1, 2, 3. to get out the rocket launcher.
Who's got a lot of drones in front of him? I got 2 in front of me.
I got 3.
I've got 3 more in front of me, and
Only one.
let's use, how many things does that give me? 2 charge counters. I will exhaust the rocket launcher, removing a counter, and deal 2 damage to the villain and each minion engaged with me, which is all 3 of these guys. I assume that will trigger my murdered you 3 more times.
Yep.
Don't assume. It's
All
true.
right. Fantastic. Drawing 3 more cards. 1, 2, 3.
I just want to say, thematically, if he didn't get to draw cards off of blowing up drones with his rocket launcher, this game would be terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which was
drones did you just kill?
Like straight up, I would quit Marvel Champions.
Yeah. I wish I had enough resources to get the Schadenfreude out earlier. That definitely would have been helpful. However, let's use the strength. Okay, so who? I'm drone-less. So who now needs a drone?
Valkyrie.
I have
Valkyrie?
3
Okay.
drones.
Who needs
Okay,
a drone?
awesome. Well, yeah, you know what I mean. So I'm going to pitch my strength to play no quarter. That will then deal 4 damage to, I guess, one of his drones. And then, so that will let me draw 3 cards.
You
Correct.
have a follow
and then-
through, right?
Say this again.
You have a follow through?
I do. So actually, so that's 5.
Nope.
When you deal excess damage, increase that by 1.
Yeah.
So I'm dealing 3 excess damage.
So 4.
So now it's 4.
Yeah.
So that's going to draw me 4 cards. Plus my murdered you will draw me a 5th card.
Well, so the first one you draw, the other one are discarded. There's a difference.
You discard them, and then you draw them back into your hand if they're aggression. So
Exactly.
Okay, got it. Okay, so the
Semantics.
first one I will draw, and then everything else I discard 4. 2 of them are aggression.
there you go.
Got rid of my battery pack, and I've got a plan, unfortunately. Okay. All right, now let's see what I've got, because I've got another no quarter. I should have, again, gotten the Schadenfreude out. But let me 2 damage to an enemy. If this deal 2 damage to an enemy, perfect. How many more drones are in front of Brian?
2.
Okay, so let me use no quarter to play 1 by 1. So that will deal 2 damage to one of your drones, defeating it, dealing then 2 more damage to the other one, defeating it, and then I'll draw 2 more cards from Murdered You.
There you go.
Murder.
I forgot about that card until you mentioned it in our chat, and I was like, yeah.
Oh, the 1 by 1? Yeah, as long as the drones only have 1 health, it's perfect.
Mhm.
Okay.
I mean, even still, late game, you kill 2 drones, right?
Yeah, totally. All right. Then I think I'm going to pitch Hall of Heroes to get out my pistol. Right, that has 3 charge counters on it. You exhaust that, deal 2 damage to an enemy. Perfect.
I got some drones to kill.
Hold on. I'm overpaying for it, but let me use my salvage to pay for that, right? Because
Sure.
then that will put a tech upgrade from my discard pile back on top of my deck. So let me go hunting for I can give myself another battery pack.
I was gonna say, Eric, if you're not gonna use Schadenfreude, you can use that to get that Hall of Heroes, and you can already start drawing cards, right?
Yes. Yeah. Thank you.
Instead of overpaying, you're paying 2 for the Hall of Heroes. You're using Schadenfreude to do the battery pack, and then you're at least.
Oh, yep. That's a good call. So using salvage to play Hall of Heroes, that will let me grab a tech upgrade, throw that on top of my deck. Then pitching Schadenfreude to get the pistol out. Okay. Then using the pistol to deal 2 damage to an enemy.
I got a drone.
Okay,
It's
so, yep, getting rid of that, letting me draw yet another card, battery pack. I will pitch a battery pack to play a battery pack, getting that 2 charge counters. Let's exhaust that, moving a charge counter then from this to another tech upgrade that I control. But it's not going to ready that, but I will, let's give it to the rocket launcher.
Don't forget your Hall of Heroes should at least have 1 counter, right? Because you already
Thank
killed
you,
something
Brian.
since you put it out.
Yeah, I did forget that. Thank you. Cool.
This game's got more rocket than Guardians 3.
There you go.
All right. Unless I'm missing anything, I think that's it.
Nice.
Just a cool 5-minute turn, no problem.
No biggie.
Oh, diggity.
Oh, and I will be decking out, surprisingly
What?
enough.
All right, now it's Heroic 1.75.
Yep.
All right. This is going to go to 16. So that's going to pop.
But this one goes to 11.
That's yours back again, Steve.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody gets a drone.
Uh-oh.
And then everybody has to either get a drone or put 2 threat on the main.
No, that's only after stage 1, after step 1.
We just did step 1.
Yeah.
But you're good because there was no threat put on. It was put on the other main scheme. So that is not happening.
All right. Yeah, it says here. Gotcha. I have played that wrong my whole life. Okay.
I know I used to play it wrong too until the 1.5 update.
Oh, did they state it in the update?
Yeah.
They gave that one as an example?
So there's let's say you have a way to prevent threat from going on. So let's say I had the...
Oh, gotcha. Counterintelligence.
So if no threat goes on that scheme, you don't trigger the other one.
That makes sense. Yeah, because it's not after the phase; it's after it actually places threat on there.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool.
Does it say during that step? During step 1. Okay, gotcha. Because if you place threat otherwise, then you'd be hosed.
Yeah.
Hey, Ultron is attacking Black Widow. Get a drone.
Oh yes. He's attacking for like 5 or 6 now, right?
He's 3 plus your drones plus a flip.
So that's 6. I have a 3 defense. There's no allies, right?
I've got Psylocke, but I have a feeling I'm going to need her when I get attacked.
All right, well, Black Widow's probably going to die. Boom. All right, it's okay.
Wait.
Am I flipping it?
Yeah.
It's a Zero.
So it's 6. All right, I'm down to 1. I'm going to go down to 1.
You have 3 drones?
Yep.
Gotcha. And what? What was your health at? 4?
7.
How'd you get hit for... Oh, you didn't block?
Yes, I did block.
How did you go from 7 to 1 if you have a 3 defense?
7 minus 3 is 4. 4 minus 3 is 1.
Oh, you're 3 drones. Right. Sorry.
Yeah.
Obvious. I missed the drones.
It's that Canadian math.
All right.
Wait, no. It's the reverse.
He is hitting me for 5, 6, 7, 8. I am tough. Do I need another tough? I guess so.
You do.
Then this guy hits me for 1, and these hit me for 2. I'm down to 1. It's a theme. All right. Valkyrie's not going to go down to 1 here. 3 plus 0. The main scheme is at 3. And then they each get 1. And Rocket is under attack. Nope. Rocket is getting attacked.
Getting
Gain a
attacked.
drone. That card wasn't there. I don't know what you're talking about.
Get a drone. Psylocke blocks.
It's a +2, and then you get hit by your drones.
Okay. And then, so ping, ping, I'm down to 4. Okay.
Man, he went through his deck already.
Woof.
It's all right, guys. He's almost dead.
Right.
He's at 60. Oh, wait. No, he's not. He's at 82. Steve joined us.
Right.
Sorry.
Quick game.
John.
And this is where it ends.
So wait, we've only done what, 2 damage?
6.
Or we've done 6 damage to Ultron. Okay.
I punched him
He's
on the
also
first
healed.
turn.
He's also healed, so.
Yeah.
It's an advance for 3 plus 0. So this goes to 6. And all these get +1. All right. Repair sequence. How many drones you got, Steve?
3.
Well, he's back to full.
Yay.
There we go.
But honestly, that's why you want to punch Ultron, so that this card doesn't surge.
And then me and Brandt are dead.
I'm dead.
I'm dead.
Everybody
to
takes
3.
1 damage.
Okay.
Good news is my cards go away.
Yeah, it's good news.
All right. Everybody gets a drone. And Brian, you get another drone because I died.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Exhaustion. We'll just play this out just to see what happens.
Of course.
Into master plan.
Of course.
Under attack. What? So you can either place 2 threat or deal 3 damage to your hero.
I'll deal 3 damage to my hero.
Are you dead?
No,
Yes,
is that Brian or is that me?
that's me.
Who's
It's everybody.
Okay.
Every player has to decide to either add 2 threat or deal 2 damage.
I mean,
Well,
I can't even be ready because I keep getting hit by exhaustion.
Well, if I take the 3 damage as well, then that will just kill all 4 of us.
That's right.
Right? Yeah. So then we could just have a totally clean
I
slate.
mean, Rocket's ready. You've got drones coming out your.
Yeah. Yahoo! I've got 3 on me. It looks like I now have 4 or 5.
So this is what I wanted to do, and I want to talk about what did we learn, or what are the things we would need against Ultron that we didn't have. So if you guys don't mind having that discussion,
Sure.
I think that's a big
sure.
fun part of it.
I can start it
quickly-
off.
Quickly, sorry, Josh made this comment a while ago. Josh said yes, it was fun. He's talking about chatting champs,
Yeah.
chat, but unfortunately, I got a bit of. No problem, Josh. Love doing it with you. If we can do it again, like I said, I'll probably try to come up with a show and you can jump on and be a guest there. But always appreciate it. It was super fun. All right, go ahead, Brian.
I was going to start it off by saying, don't play Heroic 2.
My comment exactly. Yeah.
Don't play heroic.
That's your solution.
Yeah.
Don't play Heroic in
play
general?
Heroic Ultron. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Not with Ultron. No.
So he's beatable. I've beat him before
Yeah.
on Heroic a few times. I think there's some key things that we're missing. Steve definitely alluded to it. We don't have Hawkeye. We don't have Squirrel Girl. So those
Yes.
two
Yeah.
make a
And-
huge difference for just consistent control of those drones.
Yeah.
So my mistake is I forgot you were playing Justice because I would have done Squirrel Girl recursion in leadership
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
because that
Awesome.
negates 90% of it, right?
Yeah.
The other way to slow Ultron down 100%, and this is what makes him no fun on solo, is
Stun confused.
Stun
Yeah,
him
that's right.
every turn.
Yeah.
Confuse
so-
is obviously helpful because it slows down the threat. So if we can do that, but if we can stun him every turn, that's 1 less turn of drones, 1 less big hit.
Mhm.
We didn't have any allies to block. We were very low on chump allies against a guy who hits really hard. So that's another thing.
So if I was going protection again, not necessarily playing Valkyrie, but if I was going to go protection again, I would throw in the tackles for sure. Get some
Yep.
stuns out while doing some damage. Probably play someone who can have some retaliation stuff going on. I didn't really get the chance to have energy barriers down, but I mean,
What, that spear doesn't have retaliate or piercing? Oh my god!
yeah.
That's true. Energy barriers eat those drones for lunch.
So
Mhm.
if I were to replay Ultron, this is what I would do. Especially I was going protection, I would go Black Panther protection.
Okay. Like, first
Yeah,
off, Valkyrie's out.
Yes, I would go Black Panther protection, and I would build, probably get the tackles in there, maybe some energy barriers to keep his health a little bit up a little bit more, even though he's got his armored suit that allows him to throw some damage. So That's where I'd be.
I love that. Black Panther protection sounds awesome. The other question is, does somebody go perfect defense, draw cards, block those big attacks? But possibly not, because if you're doing the retaliate thing, you're just keeping him at bay, right? And then you can heal. So I love Black Panther.
Well,
Energy,
yeah, because you have
barriers.
the tackles to stop some big attacks with the stuns, right? You have the energy barriers to ping some damage, and when he's coming at me, the energy barriers are throwing damage elsewhere. He likes to take some damage because he heals it back, right? And then he throws it. So maybe I would go for more of a damage mitigation build as opposed to like a big block build.
Definitely.
So,
Yeah, like
cool.
Blocking without blocking, right? If you're defending,
exactly. Blocking without blocking.
Is always good.
It's probably one of my favorite ways to play protection.
It is the best way.
So Black Widow's fine, right? I don't think Black Widow needs to change.
Black Widow, I seriously, if I would have brought the leadership aspect, adds a lot of allies, make sure I can dig for those allies, and then just 3 times make the call for sure.
Yeah.
To make sure I can bring those backs. Maybe not with the med team, but I'm trying to think about the cool leadership ones. But yeah, rapid responses as much as I can. She comes in, deals the damage, blocks. All the other drones that get created get destroyed. So we can really mitigate drones just with a couple of turns of Squirrel Girl, right?
Squirrel Girl is absolutely fantastic.
But
one of the best.
I still think Rocket is relevant.
Absolutely.
Because you can let Rocket kill all the stuff to draw cards and then play Squirrel Girl, right? With make the call or whatever to clean up the rest of them.
Correct. Yeah. But I think, because of the card draw factor in Rocket, that's where it's the most fun, right? But until Rocket gets there, you need to be able to keep those drones at bay.
Right.
So, and aggression has 2 really powerful allies, and leadership is getting one with Sunspot. So Dust that deals the damage to everything in play.
Yeah, I didn't think about Dust. I definitely needed her in my deck. Also, if I didn't draw this the skeleton for him, I would have been dead in the water.
I think we need Rocket too to thwart. That 2 thwart a turn is better than him attacking, but obviously we were trying to kill drones because we were low on things to kill drones because Valkyrie kept getting exhausted, which just completely shuts down Valkyrie.
I think where Rocket, in terms of him killing drones, it needs to come from his weapons, and then his basic needs to be his thwart.
He's got to have plans.
It's interesting. So there's part of me, I'm thinking 2 ways with Rocket. I think aggression is great. If we have the Squirrel Girl thing, does it negate his ability? But I don't think so. So I think he could be aggression because the 1x1s are amazing. A dive bomb of some sort at some point. I don't think he needs to focus on it. I don't think you need the ones that let you draw more cards. You already have card draw. So I think whatever the uppercut is, I don't think you need that whole plan.
I think
but he needs blockers. That's the big thing that he needs. He needs 2-drop blockers. But I wonder if you put Rocket in Justice and then he just kills drones from his rocket launcher and his pistols, is that enough?
I have a question actually about Squirrel Girl. Is it like an ETB trigger? So does it still trigger off of a rapid response?
Oh yeah, it's not when you play.
Would there be any way to do that? Like have her with rapid response and then she blocks, and then when she comes in, she just kills all the drones that were there.
That
way we have less to deal with during Ultron's turn.
Yeah, well, that's the whole point, right? I think also, I didn't realize how many side schemes were coming out. So on Heroic, remember, we're seeing 8 cards a turn. So those side schemes, they kept piling up now. I was like,
yeah, shoot. I mean, this is just an acceleration, so who cares? I mean, it's a nice card. You can get it out and put it back in the deck. But that was my next question is, what do you do? We've got a lot of plans for drones. We could almost, that can be the tendency with Ultron. Like, let's figure out how to get rid of drones, and everybody's got drone removal, and then there actually aren't drones. But now you're trying to deal with
All
the
the
threat
threat,
that's going
right?
up on the main scheme, right?
Yeah. Which is why, to your point, maybe Rocket Justice might be the better play.
Yeah, it's tricky. I could see it either way because he's real good in aggression. Like if you were playing,
Mhm.
Dust is kind of tricky because Dust but Dust can just sit on the table, right? It's not when
Yeah.
Dust comes into play. So then Dust makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
Dust is just sitting there like a Thor. You could use either of them. Just sits there, and when you're like nobody's got a solution, boom, right? That's
Yeah.
the plan.
And then you kind of Voltron her a little, so then you can just keep her out on the table. She can keep on doing her thing.
Yeah. I wonder in terms of threat removal if I need like a Cap who just comes out of the gate removing threat.
Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
No setup,
Because Colossus does take that minute, right, to find himself.
Yeah, it was fine. I mean, I was able to remove 6 threat. It's just that's not a ton, and I could have put events in instead. I kind of was doing the other, but I think it's another key is we can't build. So helicarriers and Avengers mansions are going to have to be mid-game builds.
Yeah.
So it almost makes the mansion not worth it.
Yeah.
But the other ones could be a little bit better, right? Like people have to figure out their own card draw or cheap resources because we're going to have to gain control of Ultron.
Mm-hmm.
Black Panther probably can be an easy character to disarm Ultron because of his wilds with the vibraniums, especially if he ended up getting a clarity of purpose, because then he just gets a potentially third wild in that turn. Plus, he deals himself the damage, so then he can activate that vibranium armor to heal and throw damage, right?
So remember, Ultron's upgrades need you to exhaust as well.
Yeah.
So that's tricky. So, but Sunfire comes in.
But that's okay with Black Panther because he's got the upgrades where that's where all his damage is. All his stuff. You do the Wakanda Forevers. You need his
you remove
basic less often than
his
other
threat
characters.
removal is what you lose.
Yeah,
right, because you want somebody like him to just remove 2. That's what you're going to need. Like if you have these heroes out and like Black Widow, Rocket, and Black Panther every turn are just thwarting for 2, that's helping the Justice player, right? Because that's getting 6 threat off the board.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So they can't be using their basic attacks to kill those drones.
Yeah. Well, if Black Panther, he's great against Ultron because he's got his daggers. All of choose a character. All the drones are gone. Right. So if he only ever needs 1 damage, it can be ordered first. If I don't need to throw that much damage, the daggers, the threat removal could always be ordered second or last. But
that's what's fun about Black Panther. He's got this thing. I really like the Master, the one that gives toughs to everyone. Muster Courage.
Muster Courage.
Mm-hmm.
Muster Courage. Oh yeah.
It's tough with the drones though.
Yeah. No, but you're just soaking up the initial attacks, right?
Yeah, it's probably good. Like I'm just thinking about if somebody's blocking, but I guess they just don't block for you because you have a tough, right?
Exactly.
That's what you're thinking. But you could lose it to his event. But again,
that target acquired, I didn't even think about putting it. I forgot to ask you what modular you were putting in. Just
normal, right?
Well, you weren't playing until 3 minutes.
Attack.
Actually,
that's
5 minutes after we started.
I know. I'm surprised my wife says, "Okay, go." I'm like,
so man. I'm actually down to do this again. I would love to repeat it. If people down for Heroic Ultron, or is it just
one's commenting? So obviously they couldn't care less.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, it's up to us, right? Do we want to do it?
That's what I'm asking you guys. Do you guys want to do Heroic Ultron?
That he's asking.
Or are you
I don't
uninterested
mind.
in it?
I wouldn't mind doing what I'm saying. Switching up to Panther and trying that out.
So I don't think Valkyrie.
I'm not saying play it 5 times.
No, yeah.
Right.
I'm saying we try again, and maybe our next one we try twice if we lose. Then I'm good. I'm not saying let's do this for 6 weeks until we get it down. That's not.
I don't think Valkyrie's not the solution, though.
What?
I don't think I think Valkyrie can bring a lot to the table as well, especially in the late game. Because
but we can't get to the late game in Heroic. Like that's right. That's what we're trying to. You know what I mean? Everybody's good in the late game because we made it.
No, exactly. I know, but the control that Valkyrie can bring as well, like she can take out those
Quick.
upgraded drones.
Yeah.
I think aggression might be
that's
better
my
than
idea.
protection.
Quick question with Valkyrie, Shield Maiden. If I don't have the death glow on the villain, is that just a
can't.
blank?
No, it's nothing.
That's what I'm saying. The card is just a blank.
It's just nothing. Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
But
Wait,
I
what
think
card?
She's
that-
still
Shield
the best.
Maiden?
Yeah.
You need to
What's
have
that?
to go on something.
Shield Maiden, you could block the minion though, right?
Yeah, but if death glow is on nothing, Shield
Oh, yeah.
Maiden is it might as well have no text.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, if people spent their energy complaining about Hulk, complaining about Valkyrie, we might actually get updates. I mean, she got the defense trait put on it, right?
Yeah.
I know. Amazing.
We might get piercing. So yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's the big question: is what do Eric and I do? I actually think
Right.
Rocket can stay in aggression. I mean, I like the idea of switching to Justice
Hmm.
because you can still draw those cards, but I definitely think against Ultron with the 1x1s,
Yeah.
and stuff like that. I don't know about dive bombs. 3 is fine. 2, because you still have to get aerial. That's what makes it tricky.
Right.
But it's got to
And
be
then
a priority.
I think the question is, I just don't think it's as big a deal if we have all these ways to kill minions.
I would definitely put Dust in my deck, and try to add a couple things to keep her out in play.
Yeah,
We're
Josh,
also-
I spent plenty of time and energy complaining
Playing
about
about Valkyrie,
Yeah.
yes.
We're also assuming that we can keep up with minions, right? So
well, we definitely have a plan for them. So I think
Yeah.
I think those seem like great changes to me on your part. I could stay with Colossus, but I wonder if I just come with an out of the gate hero that can remove threat. Cap,
the thing is,
Scarlet Witch.
America seems pretty good.
But Colossus gives you a lot of options. He gives you stun lock. He gives you confuse.
He does
and
give me
he-
those.
Yeah.
So
That
you
is
just need
true.
a tough. Now again, we kind of stepped on each other's toes on the beginning, and
Sure.
then you also did forget that first thing, right? That card. That
Me or you?
I knew I hate saying I felt like we were going to lose. I knew we might lose, and I was interested in the let's see what it's like, and then we can talk about it. You know what I mean? So I wasn't worried about mistakes that we made
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Makes sense.
necessarily. I mean, they were pretty bad. Yeah, I mean, I think Spider-Man's just going to be clutch for whoever's playing Justice.
Yeah, I had him in my deck too, but he was the last card.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I can totally stick with Colossus. The thing I have in here that I probably don't need is I have the whole game time mission training Jasmaraz, and I probably just
Right.
swap those out for Sense of Justice and for Justices.
Hmm.
Yes.
And just have event removal, I mean, unless I can do a whole even the odds thing, but even that has to be set up. But does even the odds move 4 threat?
Yeah, off of each side scheme.
Hold on, is it equal to number of players or players plus 1? I can't remember how it works.
Equal.
A number of players.
Number
I
of
think.
players, and it just costs 2,
Just cost 2.
but
Yeah.
it's only side schemes,
It's only side schemes.
so that's probably not the best.
So that's where problem solvers becomes a little bit better, right?
Right. But then if I'm playing an X-Men, setting up problem solvers, but of course I can just use Black Widow and Rocket.
Exactly.
Hmm.
So yeah, so there's that option. There's that, and the straight for Justice, or the other one. With Overwatch, I could just set those up too. But I like the readying Colossus works because once I get the Iron Will out, he thwarts for 3, and he can ready every turn basically.
Basically, yeah.
Because I've got many readies in my deck.
Many.
So
does Colossus readying really have a huge impact, though?
it does if he's thwarting for 3.
It does. No,
Yeah, because it's basically 1 card to thwart for 3, right?
Yeah, 1 for 3 is really good.
I got Limitless Stamina, Bulletproof Protectors, Utopia. I felt like there was something else. Oh, and it could be, what's his name? Professor X.
Hmm.
So all those are ways to ready.
Yeah, Colossus most likely is going to lose his toughs to drones.
Yeah,
mean,
that's the
probably
tricky
just
part
gonna
with
be
Colossus is people would have to control drones, or he'd have to be the priority, right?
Keep
Get rid of the
drones
drones
away from Colossus, right? Just
Hmm.
I think the other key is we all just need to put some 2-drop allies in our decks
Mm-hmm.
that are just
Oh, for sure.
blockers.
Oh, for
Victor
sure.
Mancha.
What about
Char-
Hulk ally?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot in aggression, so it becomes tricky, but if there's not there, just dropping Ironhearts in, dropping Vivian's in, maybe.
Yeah.
Because Vivian can come in, kill a drone, blank something, and then take a hit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's always tricky to see because you never know what's going to pop. But on Heroic, there's a lot of bad stuff happening.
Yeah.
A little
Always.
bit.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah, I
Heroic.
think it's fun here, but maybe it's just because I like Ultron so much.
I'm just happy
like
I beat him this morning. So
Yeah, it's cool.
Yep.
Like I think it's crazy, but like when we got 12 drones, we cleared them.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So that's fun, right? Like that's where the game is saying, well, I'm going to put all this in front of you, and you clear it all, and presumably somebody built something. So we got rid of everything, and we built something else, and now we kind of repeat that step, or we avoid that turn where we're going to have 12 drones again. You know what I mean? Like I find that part.
You know
really
why
interesting
I
about it.
like Ultron? One of the reasons why I find him so fun. He is the pandemic villain of Marvel Champions,
Yeah.
where it's like every round you clean up, and then it goes to villain phase, and it's just sprawled all
Yeah.
over again, and
It's
you
so
clean
fun.
up all over again.
It's
I love
definitely
it.
frustrating to some extent, but it's fun.
Yeah. No, I was witnessing that because when I played the Spectrum, my first strategy, I went with it. It wasn't working properly. And then I'm like, is it because it's a bad matchup? Is it just my strategy, right? Is the what I wanted to do versus that villain wasn't coalescing, right? It wasn't working well. So changing up a couple things and then it worked like a charm.
Mhm.
Coalescing, that's a good
Yeah.
word there for you,
Yeah.
Steve.
Coalescing.
Do you guys think
I've been
Ultron?
thesaurusing.
Yep.
I've been using the thesaurus.
Do you guys think Ultron's easier in lower player counts?
Yes.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah.
I mean, because
I think so.
it's-
Because if you stun him, he's done.
Mhm.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you play standard Ultron with just a stun lock deck, it's not fun at all.
yeah.
He's not doing
Okay.
nothing.
Because he doesn't do anything to you.
Mhm.
He'll eventually draw the card that says remove 3. Maybe he'll draw this to kill your allies, but he's not even attacking you, so they don't even matter.
Yeah.
So yeah. I think he's definitely easier because that's his biggest issue. He's a villain that could have used steady.
He
Right.
should have steady, right?
Or
I think
something to block
It's
him from
called
being
standard
stunned.
2.
Like if he
Right.
still put drones into play, even if he was stunned.
Oh yeah, that'd be nice.
Maybe that would be an easier. He doesn't attack you, but he's still adding the drones. At the start
Yeah.
of your turn, the start of the villain phase, every player gains a drone or something who's in hero form. Would have been a better interrupt for him than when he attacks you.
Yeah.
Because then when he's stunned, he still does that.
Question, since you're on the topic of this, do we, instead of playing heroic, do we just play standard 2, expert 2?
Ooh, I like that.
that may not be a bad idea.
Because it makes him steady. It's exactly what you're saying. It makes him steady.
Mhm.
But we don't need him harder.
Oh, we don't?
Yeah, we
Well, but the thing is, you're
It's not
dialing
harder.
back to heroic.
Yeah.
I think what happened is we don't have a significant plan for him. We have 4 decks. If we drop this down to expert, I would not be shocked if these decks won.
Probably.
Mhm.
Right? So heroic is just we don't have a plan for heroic.
Yeah.
And things like Avengers Mansion become tricky unless you've got a lot of money, like a Black Panther or a Hulk or a Captain Marvel or a Rocket. You can't really get those down in this. You know what I mean? You need to have 2 double resources to play an Avengers Mansion.
Yeah.
With
Yep.
the speed of heroic and without somebody like Squirrel Girl, like if Squirrel Girl's just going to come out and eliminate all those drones, it's like, cool, everybody build. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That makes it a lot easier. We're not focusing on that.
Yeah.
I want to do heroic to harken back. That was kind of the idea, was to like
Okay.
bring back heroic.
Okay.
Mhm. Mhm.
But whatever. Like if you guys are game for one or the other, I'm down.
So-
If we're fighting Ultron, let's do it.
So we could just do Ultron with formidable foe on the standard side, but still play normal standard. You're just giving the villain steady.
I think giving him steady with heroic 2 might be too much.
Yes.
Yeah.
I would agree.
I don't think we need him harder. Like if we play him on heroic, we've got plenty of a challenge.
Yeah. All right.
On solo, I would do what Steve was saying. On
Mhm.
solo, I could see giving him steady. Just if you're playing a stun lock deck, then you can't do that. You know what I mean? That's the differential.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can.
Yeah.
It's just making.
Yeah,
it-
I mean, go back and play protection, whatever that protection. Remember that early protection cap stun lock deck
Yeah.
with tackles in it and everything. Just
Oh,
play
yeah,
that against Ultron, and
ridiculousness.
he'll do nothing. He'll just sit there and just be like, "I am here," and getting punched in the
Yeah.
face.
Yeah. I think we should give heroic another try. But then we're going to make a couple of
Agreed.
adjustments, like throw in dust, obviously, into my deck. If you guys wanted to do like a rapid response Squirrel Girl,
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah.
And it works
I think
great
we
with
have
Black
ideas.
Widow, right?
Mhm.
Because she can play those from Alter Ego. She could put a thing in to make them cheaper. Not with the make the calls, but in general, because she's an Avenger.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Right.
So stick to heroic. We got the ideas. Come back and try it
Should
again.
I stay Colossus or go Cap?
Go Colossus, man.
I
Colossus.
think the only character change is me moving to Black Panther. I think all three
Okay.
of you being the characters that you are fine.
Yeah, then I'll just make adjustments to this deck.
Cool.
Sweet.
Cool.
Awesome.
right.
So hopefully I will message everybody actually right after this, and we'll try to plan for some time this week and see if we can figure it out.
Cool.
Oh, this week? Oh, shoot. Oh, I'm going to be on vacation, so I don't think my wife's going to let me
Oh, gotcha.
play Champions this week. I'm
Oh.
probably, but next week I'm going to be back, so we can definitely play next week.
What about Sunday night?
Meaning tomorrow
Are you
night?
gone already?
No, I'm gone. Like I'm leaving in like 45 minutes.
Because Eric and I are gone to Indianapolis the following week.
Oh, okay. Well, you guys just go, the three of you, right?
Yeah, we might have to do that.
And then you can do Black Widow because she's awesome.
True. That's
Just send us your deck and we'll play. Everyone will
Yeah, I'll
rotate
do
playing
double-handed.
Steve's turn.
Yeah, exactly.
I love it.
when do you come back from vacation, Steve? Saturday next week?
Well, technically, my wife wants me to say August 7th, but
Okay.
Technically.
technically.
Okay.
But I'll be up in your neck of the woods, Brian. So I might stop by and say hi.
Cool. Let me know.
Cool.
All right. Sounds good. Thanks, everybody. That was more chatting than playing today, but whatever.
No
It's
worries.
just good to
It is
see
what it
everybody
is.
It's
and
all
whatnot. And I just wanted to give that a whirl, but I knew I didn't want to play 2 games.
Or no.
We weren't going to get much. We would have had to switch decks, and then it would have become a 4-hour.
I would have had to
you know?
completely rebuild.
Complete revamp.
Awesome. Well, thanks, everybody. Until next time, I'm the Brandt,
I'm Brian.
good. Eric.
And I'm on vacation.
and we hope you step into the portal. Have a great Saturday, everybody,
Bye, guys.
or Sunday.
It is Saturday.